Hello and welcome back to my channel, AJ Budgets. I am AJ. I want to thank you for being here with me today in today's video. Today we are doing my personal bills stuffing. So this is my checking account that we stuff into. So I stuff 3 different times. I have 3 different overarching categories: savings challenges, my sinking funds and my money market savings account, and then my checking account, which is in my personal binder. So the first thing I need to do is come and pull out my funds from my personal spending envelope from my paycheck. I do stuff fake cash because I like my money to work for me. So my money stays in my money market and my interest-bearing checking accounts. However, I find that by stuffing the cash, I'm less likely to overspend because I don't like to pull the money out of the envelope once I've gotten it in there. So I should have $700 here to stuff today. Oh, we have 100, 2, 3, 354, 455, 550, 570, 596, 10, 630, 650, 660, 670, 685, 95, and $700. Let's get this on the cash tray. My personal binder is a new binder that was added to my rotation earlier this month. I have a video on it, setting it up at the beginning of January, but this is my personal spending or my A spending. I call my accounts A savings and A spending. So this is my spending account. We are going to stuff my personal funds, so like my miscellaneous stuff that I do for myself first. So in my personal accounts, this is just miscellaneous spending or guilt-free spending. I just have money set aside. So if I need like new makeup or I want to have buy some clothes or something like that, I have money set aside where I can spend it on myself. So I'm adding $65 this month to this account. That should give me $565. So a $500 placeholder, 500, 550, 560, and 565. Placeholders are made by me. I had a bunch of $1,000 bills left over when I purchased them on Amazon, and so I decided to make the best of them. I ran out of this is before I had my Cricut or my Cricut, and so I just did washi tape, and then I drew on the 500s. I do have some that I cut out vinyl for. But yeah, they're just for me, so I just utilize what I have on hand. My coffee fund is not getting anything. This is a no spend month, so I chose not to put anything into my coffee fund this month. Self-care, I have 2 categories in self-care. That's nails and Dysport. Dysport is a form of Botox. Nails is getting $25. I ran this out of money because I've been doing the glue-on nails instead of getting them done every 2 weeks. And so there was some great sales, so I went ahead and bought them all for the entire year. And so it drained my funds because I was not planning on doing that, but we have 20 and 5. I do like to get pedicures every couple of months, so I should have enough in here by next month to get a pedicure. My Dysport account is getting $85. I get Dysport once a quarter. It's about every 4 months. So I have 100, 150, 200, 20, 30, and 5. And in January, we're adding 85. That gives us 235. All right. Now we're going to jump into mini vacays, my next my next account. This is like guilt-free money. If I get asked to go on like a girls trip or a shopping trip or something, I have some money saved. I just went to Kansas City in December, and then I should be getting extra duty this month, and I'm going to replenish that. I like to have about $500 in that account. The second half of my personal spending binder, my checking account, is my groceries, eating out, gas, and my pet funds. So we are going to start stuffing those. I'm going to start with my gas fund. We will be stuffing $50 into my gas fund this month. And that will take us to $100. We have 50, 70, 90, 95, and 100 in the gas fund. My next fund is dining out or eating out, and I am going to be putting $50 in for January. I've done so good this month, and I have not eaten out during my no spend challenge. I did have some money that came out that was back in the end of December before the no spend started. So we are going to have $170 in this fund. Or we should anyways. So we have 100, 150, 160, 165, and 170. Perfect. Next, we have groceries. I am adding $200 to my grocery fund. I desperately need groceries. I just struggle. I did a bunch of meal prep over winter break, and then we have a bunch of fresh food and a salad bar and stuff at work, and so I've been eating on that, and I'm just ready to kind of make my own food for all of my meals. So 120, 40, 50, 80, 90, 95, and 200. And then we should have a 10 left over, so we have 210. Perfect. Next, we have Costco. Costco is getting 100 for January. And that will give us $100 in this month. I am not planning on going to Costco anytime soon. Hopefully in February, bearing the weather. Pets is up next. It's my last fund, and I have it broken down into two different things. So first is their regular fund for like their food and toys and treats and little doggy sweaters, anything that they need like that. And that gets 80 a month, which will put this at 125. 50, 60, 70, and 80. So let's see how much we have. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, and 125. Perfect. And then my last little fund in here is their grooming fund. And so we'll be putting $20 in, which will take us to 70. We almost have enough to pull 80 out to set aside for their next grooming. So 20, 40, 60, and 70. Perfect. The last thing that we're going to do today is stuff my real cash. So I pull out cash for my weekly spending. This month I pulled out $60. I told the teller I just wanted some 10s, 5s, and 1s, and I got a singular 10 and so many 1s. So I should have $60 here. Let's count it up and make sure it's there. The 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and $60. Perfect. I'm going to just put all of that in the cash tray because it just goes all into a singular little envelope back here in my weekly cash section in my clear binder. So I should have $5 left over from January, and this one is all filled up, so we're gonna get rid of that and start a new one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it gives me a total of $65. Go ahead and put that in there. And then I'm gonna get out a new budget sheet here. It's a lot of ones. Jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna put weekly cash. And then this is January, and we have added, we had started with a total of $5, and then in January we're adding 60. So we have a total of $65. I do little check marks because I budget out each week as well. And then when I come in, I pull the money out, and then I put a check mark once I've pulled that money out. So we have 4 Fridays until my next payday. So that's going to be on January 23rd, January 30th, February 6th, and February 13th. And I think I'm just going to do a straight 15 each week. For the next 2 weeks in January, I'm hoping, it's the no spend month, so I'm hoping none of that is spent, and I'm really motivated with the no spend. So I think I'm going to carry that into February. So we'll see where we're at. So on my weekly wrap ups, I pull money out of this and get it into my wallet, and we see how much I spent or didn't spend for the week. So check those out. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video today. I hope you have a great rest of your January. And if you're doing the no spend challenge, I hope you stay motivated to keep no spending. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Bye.